Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us. For this special figure showcase and review, we're going to be looking at the Decepticon triple changer Astrotrain, but more specifically, the 2015 Platinum Edition version of him. So what we're going to do, we're going to unbox this live in a second, have a look at the contents of the packaging. We're then going to do some comparisons with him and his original Generation 1 self. Not just the Hasbro one, but also the original Takara one. So you can see he's had a few different colour schemes already. And then we'll also do a quick comparison with the figure that we believe he is homaged to. Why he's got his wacky colour scheme, we believe he is homaged to this guy. This is a Japanese exclusive, Mac Tackle. So we'll show you more about that in a second. Right then, so this particular, I suppose, figure is exactly that. It's a little bit crazy, isn't it? This was a twin pack, obviously. There is Blitzwing there as well, but again, I'll save him for a separate video. You can see that it is an exact use of the Generation 1 mould, just completely different colours, and they've gone for the orange gun instead of the purple. There he is in his robot mode, and again, I suppose if I bring this guy up, that's Mac Tackle, you can see what they're on about. But there you go, I will do the transformations on a separate video just to keep the length of this video down. So I suppose the only thing to really do now is get it out. So this was a 2015 exclusive, released in various different parts of the world, and yeah, this is one I've been sitting on for ages. I did manage to get this from, in the UK, a shop called the Space Bridge, from Paul there. Great guy, great shop. Again, let's have a quick look at this. So we've got the instructions, but with it being G1, I imagine they're quite basic. So I'm thinking, yeah, there you go. It's split the two. We've just got that little bit, which I can chuck away. And to be honest, by the looks of this, there is nothing else in this. How are they held in? It is just a clamshell. So what I'm going to do to save you the noise, I'm going to quickly get him out and come straight back to you. So there we go, I've set him free from his clamshell packaging. Let's have a look at it then. And wow, it's garish. It's lovely, to be honest, because it's so completely out there. We have stickers, not tampographs, which is interesting, obviously. There's an abundance of stickers on this, to be fair. Is it pretty much the same as the G1, or is there more? There's the rub sign there. Where is the one on the, maybe, oh, mine's just missing. It has come off there. So as you can see, the color scheme is very out there. It's great, it really is. I love things like this. There's no sticker on the back, but I suppose that's literally about it. Let's have a quick look at it compared with this. Now this is me just thinking, well, in fact, this part's a fact. A lot of people don't really know this, but this original Astrotrain, so this is where he was released in Japan just very quickly before Hasbro changed the colours. Now the main reason for this, in fact the reason for this, and a lot of people don't know this, is this guy was intended to be an Autobot. So Astrotrain was going to be an Autobot, but at the last minute they changed him to become a Decepticon. And of course, as soon as they changed him to become a Decepticon, that meant that they had to change the colour scheme, hence why Astrotrain has all the purple and black in it, of course, because that's the Decepticon colour. They go with the purple, but whereas the Autobots, it would have been more white. But of course, there were far too many Autobots, or Cybertrons as they were known in Japan, so they did exactly that. They changed his allegiance to Decepticon. There you can see, and I think that might be a reason why we've got this guy homage to Mac Tackle, because Mac Tackle is an Autobot. But there you go, that is a lovely comparison there of the three ones. I don't unfortunately have the ehobby version of him, which is of course the more cartoon accurate, but there you go. Let's go from this and have a look at him in his robot mode. So then, here we are in robot mode. Again, transformation process is on a separate video, and look at it. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's totally crazy. Again, obviously, I'm not going to be transforming this guy. Apologies for that, but hopefully you understand that I don't want to open it up just for this video. But there you go then. So let's do a full 360 of these guys, hoping they don't fall over. Not too much to see there, of course, because there's not much going on. Same as at the back, you've just got the big colour differences. Then if we turn them this way, again, not too much to show. And then this way, I love it. I think it looks completely crazy. They've even done what looks like a completely different, it's the same head sculpt, obviously, but it just looks far more detailed. Let's bring this guy in. Yeah, it looks really good. Right, so what I want to show you now is Mac and Tackle. And these two are Autobots from the Victory series of cartoons in Japan. And these two combine and they make Mac Tackle. There we go. And as you can see now, the colour scheme is very, very similar. So that could be it. As I say, this isn't confirmed. The Astrotrain one, well, originally being an Autobot, that is an original fact. This is just, I suppose us fans thinking that it is a homage to it, and you can totally see why it does look very much like that. But I don't think there's much more to say on that. Let's now have a look at him finally in his train mode. Okay then, so here he is in his third and final mode. Again, I'm going to very just quickly show you pictures of this rather than the actual toy. That is what he would look like if he was all in black, the original train. We've of course now got the Hasbro, which is all lovely and purple, and then this one just knocks it out of the park. Look at this. It's crazy. It reminds me of Balvintron. It's nuts. I don't know if it works. I really thought it wasn't going to work, but then I folded out all these and saw them and I thought, yep, that's brilliant. Just a quick reminder as well, this is die cast, so this is nice and heavy on the front. It is exact use of the original G1 mold, and it is simply fantastic. Lovely. Right, what I'm going to do now then, come back very quickly for some final thoughts with him in his robot mode, because that's how I'm going to be displaying him, and we'll have a quick look at the comparisons with the boxes as well. Okay then, back for the final time for some final thoughts and I suppose some display ideas. Again, I'm totally bowled over by this. I think it's brilliant. The great thing about this is it's quite cheap everywhere now, because for obvious reasons you can see why it didn't sell so well. Funny, another fact from G1 Astrotrain, it was one of the first figures to use ball and socket joints, so its articulation for its time was very, very good. On another note, the leg popped down straight away this time, the second time I transformed it, so no issues with that whatsoever. All I suppose there is need to do now, I'm just going to pop his gun in his hand. I'm going to quickly show you the G1 box and then the box that this guy came in, and then I've got some crazy ideas for the way to display him. So the G1 box, obviously, there he is, just in his two modes with his transformation process on the back, and then there's nothing like this at all on the back of this box. You've just got the three images of the two figures, and pretty much that's it. There's no transformation process at all. But do you think one of these figures belongs, I suppose, in your collection? If you're like me and you like crazy repaints, crazy colours, he's absolutely ideal. He fits in brilliantly with ehobby figures that, again, they're just repaints of old G1 figures. I think he fits in with stuff like this fantastically. He looks, as I say, absolutely nuts with this newer figure as well. So this is Balvintron. There's loads of different figures that I think that you could display this guy with. Unfortunately, there's a couple of sound waves. We've got Blaster there in the back, you know, all these sort of crazy coloured figures that you can display him with. And of course, I suppose the final one, how does he look with this guy? There you go. There's some crazy coloured mixed up madness for you all. Hope you enjoyed looking at him. I hope it helped you with your decision if you wanted to get one for yourself. Let's turn that glare away, and thank you very much for watching. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.